So our investment hypothesis is that not only if we could create a mortgage product that incentivizes people to buy homes in a walkable community, but also invest in the systems that help create walkable communities like streetcar and rail systems, and then also invest in the systems needed to have those communities operate, like district-level infrastructure, water, energy, as well as mobility solutions, both connectivity systems of both digital and mobility, last-mile mobility solutions. It is a synergistic, systems-based way of investing. So you get not only more bang for the buck and from the investment side of it, but most importantly, you're punching well above your weight in dealing with a lot of the big problems we have right now, that unsustainable systems that we currently have. And it's a great way to reduce our carbon footprints as well as increase our capacities in terms of responsible food production, energy generation, and just our transportation needs. If you think you're developing a strategy for your own business model, if it doesn't include how it impacts other industries, how it impacts society, how it impacts the environment, how it impacts the political environment, you're wrong. And I think it should be mandatory education for anyone to be a CEO, that they take a course from Ray Anderson and have that wake-up moment and be that radical industrialist that this nation and this world needs, and take that moral responsibility to heart. Because you're not isolated. It's not just business. That idea that it's just business. Well, that's a bunch of BS, because it's not just business anymore. Because the ramifications are so extreme for future generations. That's a big, big responsibility, and it's a moral responsibility. So when we set up to write the book, the new grant strategy, we want to talk about grant strategy as a discipline, that we can still do it, because there's a lot of debate in the academic side, the political side, that we can even do grant strategy. We didn't want to get into that debate. What we wanted to do, though, is to create a nonpartisan approach to our future that is opportunities-based, and that we can think at the scale of grant strategy that sustainability needs to rise up to the level of really, no kidding, being that new big grand strategic idea, just like containment was, that it can be the organizing logic and the national strategic imperative going forward in the 21st century, and then show how that would manifest itself in a really functional, actionable form, mostly based on the economic opportunity that sustainability-based sensibilities really bring to the table, and show that we have a different path forward for this country, and really set the example for the rest of the world about what a 21st century economy could look like, a sustainable economy that serves the interests of human beings at a global scale. Things that really are pretty, I would say, in terms of innovation side of things, beyond the energy, advanced materials, technologies around agriculture, I think what's really interesting is how we can reshape how we finance these things, different types of financing models. That's what's going to be key, because we have to come to grips with the fact government isn't going to be there for it. And so this idea that we have to wait on Washington to either provide resources or provide permission to do these things, I mean, that's not the American way. There's plenty of capital out there. It's time to create the new types of business models and different innovative ways of financing things that are less rapacious, and looking at the quarterly return and looking more at patient capital over time, reasonable return over time, but investing in those systems that are going to matter most to our kids and our grandkids. That is exciting to me.